Everyone hear me? We'll just shut Zote up. No, it's not me singing, Joe. That was Zote, who's a character from the game. It's a thing added from the DLC. If you complete a certain challenge, you get him singing the title screen theme. Fairly quiet, right? I'm on max volume. I'm about as max as I can go. Game needs turning down, right? Oh yeah, game's on full. There we go. This should be a bit better. Right, is that sounding alright for everyone now? Although if this was my ideal stream, I wouldn't speak. We'd just have the game at full blast, because its soundtrack is perfection. So is everything sounding alright for everyone? Right, Joe hears me. What about you, Ben? Oh, we have 5 viewers. I wonder who they could be. I'll have a check. Gotta include everyone. Sounding better, yeah. Right, so brief intro. I'm sure you've all heard me go on and on about this game enough. It's one of my favourite games of all time. Probably did the impossible and surpassed Super Metroid as my favourite Metroidvania. Which, yes, I know is blasphemy, but sue me. So what we're doing today is the Steel Soul mode, which is a permadeath mode. So if I die, that's it. The stream is over. We're not going to be 100%ing because we will be here streaming for months if I do, because it's as you can see by the playtime on my main file, playtime's massive. And we're just going to be going for the first ending as well, because that's the simplest of the endings. Although there's a couple of bits that you need for the second and third that I might get, because they'll just be generally helpful, but we'll just see how this goes. And if there's enough demand, once I've got the first ending, I might go for the second and third, unless I die, of course. In which case, all of this is pretty pointless. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to shut my window because I can hear some bikes going past. Right, that should be better. It's really hot in my room at the moment. Right, let's jump into this thing. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hallinest by Monomon the Teacher. And we're off. Welcome to Hollow Knight. So I'm just gonna let the game explain itself and the story as it does. So right now we should know very little. Obviously I've played it before, so I know exactly what's going on, but Joe's apparently using tilt controls, good for you, buddy. Maybe that's why you got lost so much, you know, because the only other reasoning could be that you're like stupid or something, which we know isn't true. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, you can heal. So that's... You can see that little bar filling up at the top. That's our soul. I can't really show it off because I'm too good and I haven't taken damage, but I'm sure we'll be seeing it later. Ooh, did well that time. So that's lifeblood. Grants you extra hearts, and as you can see, we'll need them. So, you might think, ooh, those spikes, we can't get across those now. But like all good Metroidvanias, mainly Super Metroid, Hollow Knight has a little mechanic that allows you to skip certain item requirements. In this case, I didn't show it off correctly, and now I'm dead. It's the pogo. So you swipe down, and you get an extra bounce, so you can get across those spikes. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. You died there once. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty embarrassing. I mean, I did, on my practice playthrough, I did it first time. I think it's just because I tend to play worse when I'm like on record or on stream or recording or anything. So what we just got there is a charm. They're secret collectibles. They're not required for completion, though they're very helpful. We're not going to be getting all of them. As I said, we'd be here for hours otherwise. We're just going to get any on our main path or that I remember that are particularly good. But yeah, there's in terms of being open, this game is incredibly open. There's whole areas that you don't have to visit for the main story. Whole bosses you don't have to fight. Of course, if you want the best ending, then you do have to visit most places. But it's all up to the player. And oh, higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. So we'll break down this door. Yeah, so as I was saying, after a certain point, up to a certain point, the game's fairly linear. But that's not that far in, and past that point, it really completely opens up, like even more so than Super Metroid, for reference, as Joe's actually played that one. Welcome to Dirtmouth, the fading town. Oh there, traveller. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travellers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. You like linear. Yeah, I know you do, Joe, but I don't mind linear. There's nothing wrong with linear. I just like having a bit more explanation. So when you're at a bench, you can save. And I'm just going to equip this charm I got. So this is probably not the safest charm to be using because you get extra strength when you're one hit away from death. And ideally, we want to be as far away from death as possible. So he said to go down the well. So why don't we head on down? It's the Forgotten Crossroads, the first proper area of the game. This is where Joe got lost like a scrub, despite the fact it's really easy to navigate here. So we're going to do what most games do. We're going to go right. We don't need to. It's just something I want to show off. This place. So the Temple of the Black Egg. So to people who've played Metroidvanias before, this might look familiar. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm QUIRREL. You have something of an obsession with enchanted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom, and the egg? Is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Yes, Joe, a scrub. You are indeed a scrub. I'm sorry to say, that's just a fact of the universe. So now we've seen that, let's just carry on with our journey. So you notice some enemies respawn, some don't. That's actually a mechanic. Some enemies will only respawn when you visit a bench. So benches have a bit of a risk reward to them. They obviously allow you to save and restart from that point. But they could potentially respawn annoying enemies. Talking of annoying enemies. I'm just going to go up here. Got another thing to show off. This is the Grub Father. All of his children have been kidnapped. We're not going to save them all because that'll take too long. But if we find any along the way, we'll certainly be sure to keep an eye out for them and save them. And I actually happen to know where one is. Clear this place out of enemies. As you can see up there in the jar is our first grub. Technically, We need the double jump to get that. But I say, fuck that. No, we don't. Alright, see if I can do this first try. I did yesterday. Yay! So there we go. Grub rescued. Nice little sequence break there. Nothing major, but save us some time in the long run. And let's go get that treasure that's up there now. Wormpool. Yeah, they do look a bit like wormpools, don't they? Just green. Probably more like a caterpie than a wormpool, actually. I'd say. Just gonna drop down. Head further down into the ruins. Down we go. And even though I don't need it. Yeah, I do. The double jump. I mean, the double jump is required late. I mean, actually, no. You might be able to skip it later. But there's some skips to get around it later that I'm not so good at. So, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. Not according to Joe. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? There we go, we got a map. I don't really need it, because I know where I'm going, but... So he's opening I'm not going to read all that. It's not really that important. He's opening a map store. So we can get some treasure in here. Oh. I can show off healing. That was intended. Use him to skip up here. So, yeah, the pogo is a mechanic that they kind of knew it broke certain areas, but they wanted the player to have some freedom, so they left it in. And then they even designed some areas later on around it. These enemies are annoying. And get another grub. Some very strange link emojis there, Matt. So I believe up here is locked. Yeah. I'll go that way. You want to take us this upper route? Lots of treasure up here. Ooh. Yeah, you get pushed back a bit when you hit. It's a little bit annoying. There we go. We can heal off our soul in there. That's true. Because I'm only going to die once, and by that point, I'll be dead, so you won't need to post it. Although you might post that emoji more as we go later on. So these are aspids. These are not so bad, but there's a variant of them later on that's very annoying. I don't believe we can go this way. Yeah, no, we can't go that way. Although, I think there's actually treasure down there. We need all the money we can get, yeah. Right. So we can't get up there right now. We can get down here to get this treasure. Emotes, fake streamer. Well, this is my first stream, so my first non-test stream that isn't part of the Nintendo Derby tournament that someone else isn't hosting. So, cut me some slack. Hey, a Krogunk. It's pretty neat. We want to go up. Get some treasure. We may get hit here. No, we didn't. Okay, I'm doing better than my practice run. Am I just being spammed with emotes now? See, I said it right that time. Yeah, I figured we'd get hit by that one. Not by that one though, that was a genuine mistake. I forgot that one was down there. What's this message Joe's sent? Oh, it's Matt. Right. Go up this way. Have a nice save. Yes, we're going to pay 50 into this. Yeah, you and Joe are just so alike, Matt. So ring this bell. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. So, this is our... What's wrong with stiff and tired, Joe? This is our fast travel system. We can go back to Dirtmouth, because we were told about a shop, if you do recall, a map shop. Oh, we need to open the... well done. Open the door. So here we have the map shop. Hey, I've already taken that name from my autobiography, Matt. You can't have it. So the main thing we want is the quill, because that will allow us to update the map on the bench. And map shop. What do you mean map shop? Map shop, you scrub. And which one of these do I want? What would be most useful? Bench, not really. Actually, bench might be useful. We don't need markers. Hot springs could be useful. We'll get the bench one. Probably not going to buy many of these. Probably just the one. So it's working out which one would be the most beneficial. So let's go back to the Forgotten Crossroads and carry on this little journey. See if we can work out why we've come to this place. And now if we look at our map, you can see where we've been and where we haven't. So where it's filled in is what the quill did. And you can quite clearly see, if you look at this map, Joe, there's a little icon that looks like it's got horns. That might be a boss right above us. You know, a good gamer who doesn't get lost might think to go check that out. But we're going to ignore it because there's somewhere else we want to go. that hurt you. Yeah, good. A pro, you are about as far from a pro as you can get. Oh, there's another enemy, a jumpy boy. That up there, that gives you soul, but seeing as I'm full, I'm going to save that. Now, we're getting to something I really hope I don't die to, because that would be super embarrassing. The first mini-boss of the game. The Gru's mother. There we go, down. You died to that. First time playthrough. Yeah, okay, it's fair enough to die to that. Because it can be a bit tricky to avoid that slamming attack on a first time. But if I had... Ow. If I had died to this when I've beaten the game, I would have been super embarrassed. Now it's had a bunch of kids. On my first playthrough, I managed to beat the boss, and I was on 1 heart, and I stood by the boss's corpse, and that explosion of enemies killed me. We can't go that way. Kill those 2 fools. And go in here. Can meet this guy. Ooh, oh, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dartmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. So he's going to go up to the town, but we're not. So you might have noticed his eyes were all orange there, which is the same as the enemies. No, call it a... I've forgotten the word. Call it like, I don't know, a feeling, but that's probably important. Kill those 2. Oh, I miss all my movement abilities from later in the game. I'm actually worried a little bit that muscle memory from having those is going to screw me over. A hunch, that's the word. Yes, thank you, Joe. What would I do without you? So go down here. This is the, I was talking about a platform challenge I nearly died on my practice. This is it. It really isn't that hard, but apparently it is. It's only a grub, so if we run out of soul, we'll just give up. Hey, we made it. That's true. I wouldn't be keeping a death count in Metroid without Joe. It's fine. We shouldn't mock Joe and his ability to play Metroid. It's known that he has the playing ability of a 5-year-old. It's a little bit of a risky jump there. Well, for a beginner, probably. Ow. There we go. These take a bit of patience, these enemies. Or you can just get behind him. You try Agent 3 and get back to me. I was more so talking about his ability at Super rather than Original, but... Yeah, I'll try Agent 3 eventually, Joe. But you try some of the bosses in this game and get back to me. So we're just going to take a little detour, actually, because we're actually slightly ahead of where I want to be. You want a challenge? Joe, you got lost in the first area. True, I didn't keep a death count in Super. But yeah, Joe, some of the bosses in this game are like legitimately like really hard. We're probably not going to see any of the hard ones in this playthrough because I'm going to avoid them. Yeah, we're going to ignore him actually. But you know, we can kill him. This guy is a little bit tough. He's guarding that grub. Yeah, I know what IIRC means, Joe. So I just want to introduce everyone. This little guy. Oh, bury my mother. I'm not going to sing it. So this is Myla. A happy, cheery little miner. Beautiful voice, certainly not. So remember Myla. Myla's really sweet and cute. She's you know, has a nice, happy life. Waifu? No, she's not a waifu. She's a bug, Joe. She's a miner. Ow. Oh, God. Yeah, Joe. It's worse than a furry. You're being like an insect furry. Save this grub. Go this way towards the boss that we know is here. Another one of these guys. We could probably skip this guy, but I want the challenge. There we go. And yeah, there's no way through that. We would die. So we'll come back to that. So, we're locked in. I wonder what this could mean. Here we go, the first boss of the game, the False Knight. We fight him in much the same way that we do that enemy we're fighting. Yeah, he's a chunky boy. So he's very much a game of cat and mouse. Now he's vulnerable. Yeah, you battled him, I'm pretty sure I had to point you towards him if I remember correctly. Now while he's rampaging, hide in the corner. Oh. Really don't want to be up against the wall with this guy. Yeah, push him back a bit. Oh, we mistimed that ever so slightly. While he's down, it's time to heal. This boss is pretty forgiving in his stagger. He doesn't get up until you've damaged him. Oop, ow. Get close that time, we learned our lesson. Heal. Doing a little bit worse than I did in my practice. Taking a few more hits than I need to. Down he goes. Yes, we should get back to Ori. I need to play Ori. It's on my to-do list of games. And he is down. So that little maggot is what was controlling the armor. The armor's not actually his, but that's just deep lore you don't need to know about. Yeah, and that thing is alive. Oh yeah, you could stream it. I'd watch. Did I Oh, no, he's supposed to have dropped something. Oh, no, I picked it up. Never mind. So I do believe I'm actually ahead of where I was in my practice. Time-wise, so we're in a good place. Go into here. Heat is hot. Yeah, Joe. Water is also wet. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you into Hallones's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. And we have our first power-up. And he's killed us. That's it. Run over. So we've got the Vengeful Spirit, which is a projectile spell, but it also uses soul. Yeah, he's locked us in. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away myself. Oh ho ho ho. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favour, not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. Yes, run over, because I was pretending that I was dead, Joe. Because it was a fake out, you know? It's called playing with expectations. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. This is obviously the Hollow Knight version of Zinnia. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with a small favour, my friend. Oh ho 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 ho. Yeah, I know you like fake out, Joe. Use our spell and shoot through things. Like that. So we're about to reach the point where Joe got really lost, and I had to help him. Oh. And I'm now mocking him, yet I did that. That's kind of embarrassing. I apologise to Joe. Because now I've made a fool of myself. We could probably kill those with our Vengeful Spirit, but I want to save my soul. Okay, this is not going so good. Luckily we've got this soul statue to fill ourselves up on. Taking a few too many hits for my liking, but... Ah, shit, I didn't realise he was still alive. Ah, yeah, that's what I was doing. So this is the thing we were asked to kill. We need to use our Vengeful Spirit to beat him. These guys are here to top us up on soul. Ow. Thankfully we've got that life blood. Let me get a charm, a soul catcher charm. I'm not going to ask what that clip is, I'll watch it later. You've slain the beast, the poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh ho ho ho. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh ho ho ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Ah, right, yeah, okay. That's a fair thing to cliff. I've got a scratch on my arm. Where's that from? So, talking of mocking Joe, we're going to do some more of that now. So one might think, if you've done a bit of exploring before that point, you've seen that enemy before that you couldn't kill, and you had a challenge that required you to kill it. You might think, where have I seen an enemy like that before? You know, it's a good question. Where have you seen an enemy like that before? Maybe you should, or if you hadn't seen it, you'd check your map and think, where have I not been? Oh look, there's two little paths there sticking out. Maybe we go there and progress forward. So I'm sure this room is memorable. And that's as far as Joe got, so I've run out of stories to insult him with, so I'm just going to be nice to him from now on. Yeah, it is a bit like Brinstar, I suppose. Hold on, have I missed? Yeah. I went past where I was meant to go. And this room is even a bit green. It's quite memorable if you'd seen it. Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest, descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Ooh, that sounds very very interesting, very ominous. Let's carry on our little journey. Oh look, it's this guy. Ow. Ow. Ooh, acid. Acid is not nice. So you might recognise the theme from this area, the one I was playing at the start of the stream. So this is Green Path, the second area of the game. Watch out for him, he explodes. Oh. I screwed that up. There we go. So this is quite a pretty area, I think. Green path's very nice. Ooh. As you can see, we've not got a map for this area yet. So we're going to have to find one. Oh, who was that? Metroid 9 is online. So he is. Need to be careful when dropping down in this area with the acid. I'm gonna die after all. Oh no, I thought there was something over here. It's just the way down. Cut these things down as platforms. I thought maybe you could cut that down. That's a shortcut. You deal with him quite easily. actually. We'll go this way. We find the map, dude.
Make him noise, good you?
Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. We will take a map. Now, there is a way. I'm pretty sure there's a skip to get up there, but I can't remember. Ow, crap. Okay, that was a screw up. It's fine. We come back through here, I'm pretty sure, so. Although we could quickly check. No, yeah, no, we need a power up. It's a damn shame. We could probably lure that enemy over and use it. But it's probably quicker just to wait till we got the power up and get it if we come past this way. I can't wait till I get the charm that increases my nail length. Keep misjudging how far some things are. And despite appearances, this guy's friendly. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. So this is a... Probably didn't need to waste time getting this, but this is a optional power-up. So, well, it's less of a power-up and more of a enemy list. Well, and we won't be seeing this enemy. Because that spawns when you die. And you have to kill it to get your stuff back. But since this is a permadeath run, they may as well not exist. Ow. We can probably pogo across there, but probably again better waiting. Sure, I cut a thing down here. Ah, we did. Ah, that's what you meant to do. With that, you can rescue this grub. Oof. That was that would have been an embarrassing way to die, missing that shade soul. Gonna say. Oh, there she is again. Those have an annoying boss version. There's a little bit of secret lore. Those who stray from the White King's Road shall face the law of Un. As for what Un is, well, we may see it later. Actually, probably not. It's a bit off the beaten path. We just come here for this bench. Have a look at where we've come. Ooh, I can see where we might want to go. Bit of damage boosting there. That's totally what I was doing. Oh yeah, watch out for that carnivorous planty boy there. We're gonna kill him, because of course we are. Joe damage boost through life. Yeah, I can believe that. Our Hornet goes that way. Actually, I'm pretty sure that this way is locked now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, we can't get that collectible down there for now. Not until we get a way to cross acid. And over that way is something we are not going to deal with, because it's one of the more annoying platforming challenges in the game. I'm not even sure we can get through there at the moment anyway. This guy seems intent on following us up. Ooh, progressing further and further. Take a little detour. Let's Stream Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. No. That's your game to stream, Joe. I don't want to take away your thunder. Alright, now you've said it like that. I will stream the Xbox version. Oh, okay, that lingers damage a little bit. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that goes back. It's there I want to go. Some rather annoying enemies. Oh, no, I remember what this bit is. Yeah, no, we can't do this yet. I don't think we will be seeing that. I like Joe is saying true, like he has actually any idea about Nuts and Bolts, considering he's never played it, yet still judges it anyway. Not playing a game but judging it, in my eyes, is the mark of a fake gamer. And he should be truly ashamed of himself. Oh, I thought you were talking about Nuts and Bolts. I mean, my point still stands. Because Nuts and Bolts, despite what you may say, Joe, is relevant to Banjo-Kazooie. So my points about it are still relevant to this discussion. Oh, fuck a duck. Haven't tried Metroid. I have actually tried the first one. Oh, shit. I even said every time I played through the first one, I got bored and would rather play Super. So don't you at me with you haven't played it. I haven't tried Agent 3, and never once have I actually moaned about Agent 3. I've just said it's not my, from what I've seen, it's not something I'd probably enjoy. Ah, this guy. Is a bit of an annoying enemy. Hey, Sonic 06, I respect that game a lot. It did many things. It does many things that no other game would ever dare to do. Like that hedgehog-human interspecies relationship was so progressive for its time. You know. So truly progressive. I could never mock. Never mock. So this is the boundary of another area. We're just coming here for something. Trading eggs is tedious. Is it, Joe? You're the one that likes it so much, not me. I believe we actually need a new ability to get through there. Ow. This is some top tier gameplay you're seeing here now. Don't let all the deaths fool you. This is actually a well-known speedrunning strat. He even moaned about missing it when I said I'd be doing it at 6 today. So we actually have a decision for the chat coming up. Because you can probably hear and see, up there is our title screen friend Zoe being munched on by whatever the hell that thing is. Joe, you moan about everything. So it's up to the chat to decide. Do we save Zoe, even though he's going to be a massive dick about it, but it will lead to a funny boss fight later on? Or do I leave him to die and get the achievement for it? Let's give the save. Joe says save, so I'm going to do the opposite of what Joe wants and leave him to die. Oh, Matt says save. I can always go kill him on my practice for file. I guess I'll save him. Which leads to a boss fight. Another one that would be really embarrassing to die on. And there's a little bit long-winded because you have to wait for it. So this could cost me my speed run. Ow. Help if I don't miss that. There we go. Down he goes. If you died to that, that's pretty embarrassing. It's like the easiest boss in the game. So what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. So yeah, he is an arsehole. That is pretty much Zote's shtick. He's a dick. Yeah, we got ourselves into a bit of a sticky situation there. Right, I'm actually gonna not fight them because I'm close to death. Hold on a minute. I think I'm going in circles. Yes, I am. I want to go across this way. Now we can get here. Now we've cut that. And we can get to a bench and save. Ooh. And call the stag to us. Time to go back to Dirtmouth. We're going to make some purchasing. As Zote's made his way up here. You there, why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you are hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes. All glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. So not only has he taken the credit, but he can't remember us.
Bapanada.
So I actually want this because it's going to be helpful. It's not strictly necessary for a speed run, but well, you know, we'll see if there's a speed run. I'm not going to be too disappointed if I don't go fast. And then I'm going to buy that. And a mass shard, which works basically like pieces of heart in a Zelda game. Get 4 of them, you get an extra bit of health. Considering if we die, it's over. We want all the health we can get. And now we're going to head back down. Because we're very nearly at the next boss. We'll equip our new charms. I'll take off that one. Those two together. And now we can actually see where we are on the map, which is going to be quite helpful. It seems I don't know this map as well as I thought I do. I could have sworn there was a secret around here. I guess that was the secret. Yeah, I guess not. We'll go back up. Aha! Here's where it is. I knew there was something here. Oh. I just did it twice. I'm a genius like that. A Wanderer's Journal. It's just a non-important item. You can sell it for money later. Let's go. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I wonder what you are. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. This is our second boss, Hornet. Who if I could stop adjusting my out, might be the cause of our death. Alright, we can heal. Get away from that. So this theme you might also remember from the intro. Down she goes. And we can steal whatever this guy had. And a Mothwing Cloak. This is going to be very useful. So what this does is a mid-air dash. Oh. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. So this little power-up has greatly expanded our movement potential. Not enough to get over there, though. Actually, it might be. Welcome to the Lake of Un. You kill that dude for no reason. Because we can heal right here. And encounter QUIRREL again. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. That was equally well for a moment's respite. And now, it's time to head even deeper into this kingdom. And that is about the point where I was certain I definitely wouldn't die. We definitely came a little bit too close to my liking, so I'm not exactly feeling confident. Oh, so it's been a while since the chat has spoke. How's everyone doing? Eating a fab. Oh, fabs. Yeah, then. Been a while since I had one of them. Yeah, so you see that gathering swarm there. Ben, you should stop procrastinating. Do your work. So that gathering swarm I equipped, basically will collect all the scattered. I believe we can get through this now. We have this. Ooh, a little bit closer. And we can get this. The Thorns of Agony. Is a charm. Alright, nice. Well, hopefully you get it done in time. It'd be a shame for you to do all this and then not. Yeah, only I can get that now. We're actually going to make a slight detour. Not to there. There was a grub we didn't get that I want to get just because. Again, some top tier Hollow Knight gameplay. Kill that dude. Yeah, so this is where the map go was. He leaves a little card. And now we're gonna continue back down towards the next area. Now, I feel like this dash is actually going to get me in more trouble than it helps, because I'm used to having a later upgrade that allows you to dodge through enemies, which you can't do with this version of it. So that could be a little bit problematic, but hopefully not. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to ignore them. They're a little bit annoying. It's time for another mini boss fight. The massive moss charger. And we're gonna quickly just get up here. Oop, apparently he can jump. I don't think I've ever seen it jump before. Down it goes. There's just a bunch of those things working together. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that. Spending too much time going after optional stuff, and it's putting me on a little bit too low health. My OCD, I never know when to stop. Whew. I would like to have a little bit more health going into this area, but in we go. Ah. So there's a thing we can't do. To be honest, we don't really need to be in this area. We're just using it to cut through to where we need to go. And though these enemies are really annoying because they rocket back like explosives. So in our damaged state, we're going to try and avoid hitting them. Just slowly make our way to the bottom.
Oh, dat could have been heel though.
So no, we're not opening an account with her. Screw that. Seems a bit shifty to me. Hey, it's our boy. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's a perfect place for a quick rest. And he would be right about that. Now this guy is interesting. We've finally reached another bench. If you check our map, you'll see we're in a new area. And I actually wanna take a quick detour. Because I think we've rescued more than 5 grubs. So we're going to go visit the father of the grubs. See if he's got a gift for us. Probably shouldn't be taking too big of a detour, but actually it would be much quicker to go to Dirtmouth and go down from there. That's Tiso. He's a warrior. He's hinting at something upcoming. You see all the grubs we've rescued. They've come here. They're going to throw us a nice little reward. And now we're going to go back to where we were. Probably not going to come out of our way too much to go there. But like I said, I just want the mass shards more than anything. So the more health we have, the harder it will be to die. And the more we avoid stupid damage like that, the harder it will be to die. We're going to go past the temple for now. Nothing for us yet. Yeah. See, I was just demonstrating how little health we have, how precious it is, and why we need so much more. And I thought I'd just show another demonstration there as well. Because you know, it can never be more stressed. How did he get down here so quickly? You were literally just there, pale thing. You use these old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. So yeah, a backer named this character after himself.
Sano.
Yes, demonstrations. Are you calling me a liar on my own stream? I'll take away Joe's admin rights for that. Let's have a look, see what, we'll pop that on us. Joe's getting very defensive of his admin rights. Yeah, I can't do that now. I always find it so funny how every time he thinks I'm being serious. Huh, that's a good idea actually. I might do that. I mean, I'm not sure Joe will find it impressive, but... Welcome to the Fungal Wastes. With enemies ripped straight out of Pikmin. Oh, I forgot they exploded. Ow! Ooh, that does double damage. Risked all of that for a pickup that's literally just money. These mushroom guys are my favourite. And because I like them so much, I'm letting them hit me. So that charm notch will allow us to have more space for equipping charms. Actually want to go up here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, take a bath in the acid. It's very important you remember to do that. And another one. Get another bench and we can talk to this guy. So this is a shop, so we're going to pay. So we're actually going to buy Fragile Strength. Now this charm breaks if you die and you'd have to rebuy it, but since this is a permadeath playthrough, we're hopefully not going to die, so this extra strength should come in nice and handy. Fortunately, it can't protect you from walking into acid like that, and like that. Oh my god. Please don't let this be how I die. Oh jeez. And it's just dawned on me that I think we've missed the map of this area. Ah, jeez. Oh. Well, that was a short stream. Yeah. If only I could have at least died to a boss or something, that would have been better. Well, I guess you won't be seeing me next week, because I guess that is stream over. Over and done. Yeah, it's just sitting there. A record of my defeat. Oh, dear. That's, yeah. A little bit bummed, but oh well. We're getting so close to some of the cooler bits of the game as well. Mantis Village, City of Tears. I guess there's still my practice save. We could cheat and pick up from there. But no, I'll probably do that in my own time. Yeah, so thank you for joining me. We won't be back next week because it died. If only we could have at least hit 2 weeks. Those bloody mushroom enemies. I completely forgot they could jump. Made a clip. Thanks, Joe. It's all that swimming in the acid I did. I did too much of it. It withered me down. Let's delete that save. Anyway, that's going to be it then. Thank you for watching. I may have another attempt at this at some point, but probably not for a while. Unless people want me to like carry on from that practice save, and then I can always continue from there. It's just after the first boss, so we would have to do green path again, but you know. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.